Hey angels, happy new week. Well, it's kind of like a new week for me. So anyway, let's talk about what's been going on in the beef sector while I eat my snack and work all at the same time. Hey angels, hey Heaven Sent, how are you? How was your birthday? I hope it turned out good. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna share a few thoughts. Y'all, I'm working. I'm trying to get through this list. If any of y'all are familiar with billing for a medical facility, then you know. So that's my task for, the deadline that I have to meet by tomorrow. So I'm trying to meet that deadline. So my goal is to go ahead and just get through the list tonight. That way, when I go in the office tomorrow, I ain't sitting there telling people, hold my calls, take messages, don't bother me for the next 2 hours. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get through this list tonight. We're gonna see how I do. But anyway, hey the ghetto view. Hey babes, how are you, darling? Michelle's daughter. Hey boo. Denise, what's going on, babes? Hey Fire Spawn. Hey y'all. How y'all day going? How y'all week going so far? Oh my goodness, y'all. I got a new baby. Let me just give y'all a quick little update on what's going on with me. So we got a new baby that came over the weekend. So yes, this is G baby number 4. All right. So we got one more on the way, and then hopefully we done for a while, a long while. But anyway, so turned out to be another girl. So they had told her at first that she was having a boy. She ended up having an ultrasound, like, real at the end of the pregnancy. They ended up telling her, oops, our bad, it's a girl. And yes, she did come out a girl. So we have a new baby. So ain't that crazy, y'all? Like when I started on YouTube, did I have any G babies? I ain't have none. Now I got 4. What the fuck going on? I don't know what they trying to do, but better them than me. Better them than I. Anyway, so it's their turn. So yeah. But thank y'all. Thank you so much. So that happened. Y'all, when I say she was in labor for a week, like I promise you, this girl was damn near in labor for a week, okay? Like all last week, she was just like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know. She ended up going to the hospital once. My son had took her. I had got off of work and they said she was at the hospital. And so they told her she was dilated to 5. They was keeping her. And then she started him hawing back and forth. She was really trying to fight having a C-section because she had a C-section the first 2 times. She really didn't want to do it again. So she really was trying to, hoping that the water would break and, things would just happen like the old fashioned way, kind of like the regular labor story. But yeah, so she ended up coming back. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. She ended up coming back. She was staying with me. She kind of had just ended up coming down to my house once she really started having symptoms. So she just was staying here pretty much all week anyway. So she came back home and was just here. And then since then, she was pretty much just in labor. So she finally ended up going, had the baby, and she already home. So everything turned out well. She got to have a vaginal birth. Everything went really good, and baby is good. So anyway, they just left. So that's that on that. So I was not at work yesterday. because I was taking care of the babies while she was there and stuff like that. My mama was there with her because I'm the one who took her to the hospital. Like she woke me up like 5 o'clock in the morning, like Ma, I can't no more. She was like, I can't, because the day before she was just like sitting in the bathtub and I had told her to get in the pool and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, she woke up. She was like, Mom, I just feel like I'm ready. And I was like, your body will tell you when you're ready. So I sped her to the hospital. We was flying. And I ended up, the 1 year old Mia, she ended up waking up. She was up. So I had took her with me, and they won't let you in with a baby or whatever. So they only let you have two visitors and no kids. So I couldn't go up with her. So they went ahead and took her up. I went back home, and then my mama ended up staying with her, going up there, staying with her, and I just stayed with the kids pretty much all weekend. So thank y'all. So that's what happened with that. So that's the biggest thing that happened. The other thing that's going on. So I'm eating a snack, right? So right now I'm working. That's why I'm not on camera pretty much. It ain't really the way I look, but number one, my background is trash because like I said, I've had a house full for like the last almost 2 weeks, and my house is trash, y'all. Like it's gonna take me probably a month to get it right back right. But anyway, outside of that, I'm working and I'm doing medical billing. So I'm trying to get through this list. Anyway, I'm eating some ice cream, right? So let me tell y'all what's been going on with me. And what the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because I just went downstairs to get my ice cream before I came live, and we bought fast food today, right? So I got everybody Burger King. That's just what I got. It was hot as hell outside. I said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not spending a whole bunch of money. So what do y'all want? So they all said Burger King. Now, this is my youngest daughter. She got her baby, my oldest daughter, her kids, and whatever. So Burger King always got some buy mass coupons. Anyway, I done bought all types of Whoppers and all this shit. So, and I just want to make sure everybody got enough, right? So I go downstairs. It's three fucking Whoppers down there. Three Whoppers, y'all. Who the fuck eating three Whoppers? I said, why they ain't take this shit with them? Number one, who eating a leftover Whopper? Okay, let me just say that, because if you know anything about a Whopper, you know they got all that shit on it, and that bread gonna be soggy as hell the next day. If you do try to like think you're gonna eat it the next day or something like that, ain't nobody eating that shit. All right. So I'm pissed off because I done wasted my damn money. I'm sitting up here eating Whoppers. I ain't even everything that I have been doing as far as no fast food, all that shit is out the window, y'all. When I say I'm eating candy, I mean all types of snacks. I'm eating motherfucking McDonald's, Burger King, all types of shit, y'all. I just been eating shit. And I think whatever progress I had made in my little health journey and stuff, I think is reversing. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to snatch it back and do some type of juicing and stuff like that. Because listen, this week right here, and then it ain't making it no better that Mother Nature is trying to creep her way back in the picture. So it's just like, yeah, it's just a mess. So that's what's going on with me, y'all. That's the update. Boom, there, y'all got it. Shay, oh my gosh, Shay, are you mad at me? Oh my god, you don't even. Chanel, hey babes. So anyway, so I really just want to talk a little bit of shit, not too much. I'm gonna make some sense of some bullshit right now. Okay, so of course, if you're watching in the beef sector, you see a lot of the shit that's been going on, and I just want to put my little 2 cent in, okay, because I feel like my point of view is not being spoken. So I'm gonna go ahead and just collect my thoughts, and I'm gonna speak on what I've been seeing and just give my point while I eat my little ice cream and try to get through this billing. So y'all know I can't do two things at once, so I'm trying to do three. We're gonna see how it work out. All right, cause y'all know, like, well, maybe it's just makeup and talking, cause y'all know I'll be trying to do some makeup, and I'll talk to y'all for an hour before I even start an eyebrow. So Shay, I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna tell you, I had made a new email. Well, okay, so I got two Ask April emails. And the one email was pretty new because, and I know I made that email because the Yahoo one, because I pretty much messed up the Gmail one. The Ask April email was supposed to be strictly for Ask April, right? It's supposed to be strictly for, anything that had to do with Ask April, social medias and stuff like that. And it just really got flooded, just like my old email, whatever. So I created the new one. I went in that email specifically looking for something, and I saw your email. And I said, son of a bitch. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe. So, and it's definitely still in the making. So, I would, and I don't know where you're at with it, but yes, if you could send me an updated one, and I'm gonna shoot you any information that I got. I will get it to you tomorrow while I'm at work. I'm gonna get you together. Just go ahead and make it easy while I got the systems that I'm working with at work, and I'm gonna get you whatever information so you're up to speed on what I got so far. So I got you, and I very much so apologize about that because just because I'm not, you know, up on what I'm supposed to be doing and where I'm, at with it, doesn't mean I'm trying to stop anybody else from doing what they want to, what they're trying to do. So I apologize, babes. So thank you so much. Thank you. I was like, damn. Oh my God, this is so freaking old. So hey, Mac Lips in here. What's going on, babes? So all right. So listen, y'all. So I don't really know. Well, I guess everything that I got to say is gonna kind of tie into. I'm sick of this rickety chair, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna get me a damn chair. I had ordered this chair, and I don't know if that bitch was on back order. I don't know what the hell. You be ordering shit, especially if it's off Instagram. That shit take forever. I think all that stuff off Instagram come from damn China or some damn where. Okay, let me tell y'all about this ice cream before I get into it. While I'm talking about how I've been being fat. Um, it's this damn ice cream at Kroger, and it's called latte cookies and cream. Y'all, that is the damn devil. Okay, it's like a damn. It's not like strong like the coffee ice cream, but it just got like that hint of coffee and like swirls of vanilla, and it got damn cookie chunks in it. I said, damn, this don't make no damn sense. I got damn coffee and cookies all in one. Are you playing with me? And I'm supposed to resist this? And it's Kroger brand, so that means it ain't, $6 a damn half gallon. Girl, stop playing. Hey T Trisha, how are you, darling? I've been waiting on your take on this because baby, listen, I'm a so yeah. So let me go ahead and talk about it. So, we're gonna talk about the situation with these recordings and hey Catherine, hey AJ, hey babes. These damn recordings and situations. So basically, it seemed like for a long while, Miss Kimmy has been poking the bear, right? And so with that, Miss Kimmy has been, she's been doing little things. It really just seems like anytime something is being talked about, and it got to do, especially with some behind the scenes shit, but anything that she could possibly be involved in, she takes that as her chance to come out and, speak on it. And anytime that she comes out to speak, it usually includes Brianna. And it seems that, she just really has been trying to bait this girl into beefing with her, right? Now, if anybody remembers when Kimmy initially made a video calling herself kind of airing out Brianna or exposing her or whatever fuck, she made a lot of allegations. She made a lot of allegations about Brianna being two-faced. Um, a lot of allegations about it. That was what the most part of it was. It was mostly that Brianna talks shit about everybody behind the scenes, right? About her moderators, about if you feel like you was cool with Brianna, don't feel that way because she was most likely talking about your ass with Kimmy, right? This is what Kimmy has alleged. So, it is what it is now. Hey, Drinkable. When Kimmy made these allegations and when she first did that video, she said a whole lot, but she didn't really show nothing, right? So, even when she said like how she had this information that about past moderators, different stories that they had told Brianna or information they shared with Brianna, and she passed it along to Kimmy. And she would never, Kimmy would never, right? So Brianna told Kimmy, but Kimmy would never come out and you know put this information and make this information public. Like, she wouldn't do that, but she's just letting it be known that she knows things about Brianna's ex moderators that she shouldn't know, right? This is what it was. She said she had receipts, and she just never showed anything. She never showed proof of anything. So it was pretty much like one word against the next, right? So you take it with a grain of salt, because who the fuck is Kimmy to be trusting any fucking thing she say, right? Now, even with a receipt being shown, who the fuck is Kimmy to be trusting any motherfucking thing? Because when she first came out and was throwing these allegations out here, she said she would never do these girls and do these people like Brianna has done. Yeah, Brianna told her, but she's not going to come out here and share the information that she was given. She's not going to do them like that. But then she ended up doing them like that. Okay? She ended up doing, like, Kimmy is one of those people that will talk you up just to tear you right back down, right? She did it with TC. When whatever TC sent her, whatever in the situation they had, communication they had, now she's like, oh, I apologized to her and I would never, and she did not deserve that. And she's just really talking TC up like she just love her to death. But then she tear her right back down, because guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna re-victimize you all over again. The same thing that she's saying Brianna is doing, she's doing out here in the public. Now, like I said before, I don't know what Brianna be behind the scenes doing, but for the most part, if you have a close friend, you have somebody that you share your most inner secrets with, you most likely gonna share somebody else's secrets too. Okay? If you know what AJ, I don't give a fuck how far back y'all go in my damn channel. Y'all are gonna hear one motherfucking thing come out my mouth, and that's leave that behind the scenes shit alone. I have always said it's trouble. It gets you caught up every motherfucking time. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you do, and how big you are, how small you are. It don't matter. That behind the scenes shit gets you caught up every motherfucking time, okay? I'm gonna tell you something. If you can't trust a motherfucker in your face, why do you think you can trust them behind your back? That's my whole thing. Why? Hey, Miss Wise. Hey, boo. I don't think it was Kimmy. I think it was Voldemort. Oh, I think it was Voldemort. Hey, loving my hair. Hey, babes. I was hoping you put your input on all this stuff. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Now, well, here's the thing. I wouldn't doubt that he's somewhere in the cut, got his hands in some shit, doing some shit, sending some shit, whatever. I wouldn't doubt that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing when you're messing with trolls. Anybody, a long time ago, people stopped sending me shit. Okay? People send you shit when they know they can use you. All right. The people who get receipts behind the scenes are though it's always the same people. If you see all these behind the scenes, the fuck shit that be going on, it's always the same names that come out. It might be a new one here and there for some shock value, but for the most part, it's always the same people. Why? Because people know that they can use them. People know what they're doing, okay? And the people that are going behind the scenes, sending information, looking up people's shit, listen, they're going to send it to the people that they know it will get to and that it will get put out, okay? They're going to send it to people that they know the information is going to pass around. I said a long time ago, don't send me nothing else. Ever since I got that email about Goddess and Rita and supposed to be their background checks and all that shit, I came live one in my live. I said, don't send me no shit like that. I'm not gonna put it out. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter if it's somebody I fuck with, somebody I don't fuck with. I don't give a fuck. I have no interest in what nobody got going on off of here. Okay, it ain't my motherfucking business, and I damn sure ain't your guinea pig. Okay, you're not gonna use me. If you want somebody to know about something, you put it out your damn self. That's how I feel about it. So that's why I don't get caught up in shit like that, because I'm not going to, I don't talk to nobody behind the scenes. So it ain't going to come up in no conversations that I'm having. And I'm damn sure not going to use my channel to be, your little outlet for the information that you want to get out here on in the beef sector. So it just don't work with me like that. So, regardless of, who the troll is behind the scenes, looking it up and sending it around, Kimmy was used to put it out. And she allowed herself to be used because of the hate that she has for another person. It's two different things. She hates a certain person, and she also wants the attention so bad. With those two things being the most important to her and being the things that drive her, she can be used in that way. You see what I'm saying? So, and she just an ain't shit ass bitch, right? So it's like, here's my thing with these behind the scenes conversations. They happen both ways, okay? If Brianna was telling her somebody's story, guess what? That person was listening, and I bet you that person has some feedback. I bet you that person said some shit that made Brianna comfortable enough to feel like she could tell her somebody's business. So that shit happens both ways. It's not just one person talking to their motherfucking self. It's one or, two or more people. Now that we see with these recordings and shit like that, it's two or more people having a conversation. And then because you having a conversation with an ain't shit ass bitch who don't really like you anyway, guess what? If you told one person, you told 20. And that's just how it goes. Because trust and believe that person gonna go and tell somebody else and tell somebody else. The thing about it, what you have to keep in mind is you have to always think of the what if. I mean, sometimes people just want to talk. Sometimes you may just got caught up. You may just feel like this person is really your friend. You may feel like you can just really talk to this person. You can really trust this person. But for the most part, when it comes to this beef sector, we have seen time and time again where people can't be trusted. If they talking to you behind the scenes, guess what? You probably came together on some fuck shit in the first place. And usually, whatever you link up on in the first place is how it's going to end up. Is exactly what's going to split you up. You know what I'm saying? You probably became friends on a common enemy. Somebody probably started coming to your chat because they was kicked out of another chat. They didn't come because they just like you. They like your personality. They just came across you one day and they just fuck with your content. They're there because they nosy as fuck. They want to be seen somewhere. They can't be in this chat no more, so they want to come over in yours and frolic and interact and talk their shit, right? So y'all linked up on fuck shit anyway. It wasn't on no genuine likability. Hey Chef, how you doing, handsome? What I don't get is why would a moderator tell any of their business? That's so secretive. But CCs don't even be knowing what these motherfuckers look like or even have their real numbers. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. And it happens so quick, Drika. Like it happens so fast. Like these so-called friendships, like I don't know what people be having going on in their real life where they must just really don't got nobody to talk to, because how fast people will share their whole life story with a stranger is amazing. Amazing. It's like they just would have been waiting their whole life to tell somebody something. Like that's what it seems like. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And so, I mean, I don't really get what people want from a person. Like, what do you expect? Do you expect me really to hold your most deepest, darkest secrets? And if you do, why? See, I would question, why do you want me to be the one to hold your burdens? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let me just play devil's advocate here, right? Let me just speak on it on the flip side. Okay? Because hey Nanny's Playtime. Right now we are talking about Kimmy releasing the recordings of Brianna. Now let me be now, did she release the actual recording? Like, did anybody hear the actual recording, or what was it that was released? Because I don't know that part. I'm strictly giving information based on other commentary that I heard. I think she is obsessed with her, like really obsessed. Listen, that girl, I don't know what it is about Brianna's life that Kimmy is envious of, but it's something. It's something about her or her personality. I'm gonna say something about Brianna. Brianna is a very likable person. Very likable person. Um, and so she has a way, she has that personality that just kind of draws people in. She's relatable. She knows how to have fun. She doesn't take things too serious. She usually has a good perspective on different topics, different situations, you know. Um, so I feel like she's likable. As far as her offline life, she seems to be in a decent place. Especially, for her age and things like that. She seems to be, just have her head on straight and, have what she should have as a 30-year-old woman. Um, and there could be something in Brianna that Kimmy envies, because Kimmy is a middle-aged woman who befriended this woman that is a lot younger than you. Ain't nothing wrong with it, because people in different age groups, especially when we're talking about social media, connect all the time. But it seems that Kimmy may be envious of where Brianna is, because Kimmy is still trying to get there. And it seems like Kimmy is still trying to get to a place that Brianna already is, and she's damn near 20 years her senior. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yep, I got you, babe. So, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna speak on a different perspective, right? Because I can see where other people are coming from. Now, as far as the person, his wife, I'm gonna totally take her out of it, right? I'm gonna take his wife out of it. Um, One thing I'm gonna say about his wife is his wife was also a moderator for me. His wife was a moderator for VS. His wife was a moderator for me. His wife was a strong, avid supporter of Babe Nation and Phi Babe. Okay. Now, these are and was a moderator for Brianna. These are very much so different platforms, different channels, right? very much so different channels that this person claimed to be a strong supporter of. His wife, aka Dunja D, um, is a person that will email you out of the blue telling you how they support you so much. They will always be there. They love you so much. They will support you financially. They will do all of those things. The thing with me is I'm very standoffish. Okay. I am not as open. I'm not as open to I let me say this. Me, as far as YouTube goes, even when with anybody that I do talk to off of YouTube, I call them by their YouTube name. Anybody who I have ever spoken with off of YouTube, they will tell you I've never asked them what they do for a living. I don't ask them about anything, like any personal information. I don't ask them even their real name. Like I don't ask them anything. Like whatever information I know is because it was given to me openly. I appreciate it. Anybody who has trusted me with anything that has to do with their life, I appreciate it. I will never come out here and share anybody's life, anything that has been given to me or told to me. I don't take it to other people or have it with other people in conversations. But I just feel like YouTube, I met you on YouTube. This is what you shared with me via YouTube. And so this is where I will keep it unless you feel like you want to take it further or let me know more, then that's okay. But I'm not going to ask you that. And I'm not trying to get to know that part of you. Um, but as far as if we're talking about his wife, period, his wife is one of those people who have been around YouTube. She makes herself very much so available. And you didn't ask for any of it. And then she will flip on you at the drop of a dime when you didn't ask for any of that either. So that's what I know about his wife slash Dunja D. Now taking her out of it, her story out of it, all of that out of it, I think the point that people are trying to make about his wife situation is the principle behind Brianna being told somebody's personal business and taking that conversation and sharing it with somebody else.
But that's the thing, April. When the phone calls happened, Bree was not the only one that was on that call. It
Right.
was, and so, like, even if Bree did admit that she recorded it, but that third party that was on the call,
Uh-huh.
I got a feeling that they also recorded too because they were known for recording stuff.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the way it went down the other day, it was like somebody popped up in Jay Wilson chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying they had
Mm-hmm.
the info.
Uh-huh.
And then Jay Wilson didn't play it. But Duchess Kelly Love had a whole bunch of it. And
Okay.
QB had a little bit of it. So
Okay.
it's not just like one recording. For what I gather, it's a whole bunch of recordings. And
So there's somebody that is purposely putting this
yes,
information out and trying to make sure it gets out, which is what I was saying about
yep.
whoever is trolling behind the scenes.
But
They will send it to people. They'll send it to a multiple people and they just hope that somebody puts it out.
it wasn't just the situation with his wife that was jacked up. It was
Hmm.
like Bree saying how she gave up credit card information,
Uh-huh.
personal information about herself, about her life.
Hmm.
Because remember, like back then, they was in that group, that cult, where
Hmm.
you had to get in. You had to kind of like default, like the person that was ahead of that organization
Uh-huh.
would had to have stuff on you for you to be part of that group.
Right.
And like the reason why I'm leaning more towards it being her is
Hmm.
because when I saw like Bree's live,
Hmm.
for one, and the way Bree was talking about it, I
Hmm.
really think if it was Kimmy that she suspected did it, she would have called Kimmy out. But the way she was moving when she was talking about it,
Hmm.
like she knows who released it. And I think if it was she knew it was Kimmy, she would have said it. But for the simple fact that she won't admit who she know releases it, makes
Hmm.
me think it's Voldemort.
Okay, here's the thing. Right, T Trisha, that must be what it is because listen, it take me a long time. Like, and I be feeling so bad sometimes because I truly love and care about people, but it's just like, Ooh, I feel like you can know somebody your whole life and I never know them, right?
Right.
So I just am very careful because, I'm just careful. And I give people that same respect. Like the same carefulness I have with just opening myself up. I Anything that they decide to open up with me and share with me, I treat that with the same carefulness. Like I'm just not going to go and cross that boundary with you because you trusted me in that way. And if I don't want my trust broken, why would I do that to somebody else? So here's the thing as far as Kimmy. Now, I don't feel like Kimmy is the one sending the information around. I'm saying that Kimmy was used as an outlet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do believe.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so I don't believe I believe she was sent the information, but she was just so eager to have
thirsty.
something to and it happened to be it was about Brianna, so she was really eager because I don't even know if she had it at the time that she made the initial video trying to call Bri out and saying that stuff because she didn't really say too much about his wife. She talked about Jen.
I
She
think.
talked about how she knew like how she shared some situation with Jen and she wouldn't share details. She basically repeated what was already said out here on the
Right.
YouTube streets in that video, like stuff that was already known, but no details, no receipts. And so with this right here, I don't even know, this could be something that just recently got put around and it just really fell in her lap and she was
Yep.
just so eager because now it kind of supported what she said before,
I
you
really think
know.
if that was some information that she had for a while, she would have been dropped that. She was not holding on
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
She was
Exactly.
not holding on to that.
Exactly.
And the type of stuff that's in that those recordings, like, you know, everybody's kind of coming down on Brie, and I get that. But the lot of the people what's pissing me off about this situation is it's fucked up regardless, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Recording people when they telling you stuff that's very personal, tragic,
Right.
traumatic is wrong.
Right.
But
Right.
at that time, you knew, this is working. I kind of like, well, you know, you kind of knew who you was dealing with at the
Right.
time and what type of people and what type of situations you were dealing with. So to be
Right.
kind of surprised or in y'all people people in their feelings about it,
Right.
it's fake to me. I'm not trying to be. It's really fake. It's faux
Thank
because
you.
it's so
Thank you.
phony. Because
Thank
this is not the first time we have had this conversation about behind the scenes,
Yeah.
people recording people,
Right.
people screenshotting text
Yeah.
messages,
Right.
recording phone calls,
Mhm.
all that. So for everybody to come so hard on Bree about this, when
Mhm.
Bree said from the jump that she would never ever ever talk about it. She wouldn't talk about it.
Bobby
For
was
them to
saying
place
that's
all the
it.
blame on her and not giving his wife some responsibility to want to be in a cult so bad that you're willing to release this information, tell somebody this, right? And knowing who possibly had it. And then all these
Mm-hmm.
people are acting like it's the end of the world. But we've seen this like how many times, April? How many times have we seen
Too
where
many.
recordings been dropped,
Too
pictures,
many. Too many
text
for people to still
messages,
be falling for it.
okay, like audio, like it's I don't understand why it all of a sudden it's a big thing. Is it because it's free? Like people need to be real. Are you mad?
Well,
Or are you just coming after looking for a reason to come after Bree? Like I'm not the
well,
biggest
here's the thing
supporter of
too.
Bree, but I still think it's jacked up. Like I really do. I think it's stupid.
Well, here's the thing also that number one, is becoming very close to the time where VS should be allowed to come back to
Yep.
YouTube, right? So I feel like this would be perfect. Maybe she is like, the closer and closer the time gets, she's making sure, like you gotta, keep it 100 that this whole time TSCC and VS's name has never left,
Nope. In
right?
the three
Her
years.
name always comes up, right? I wouldn't doubt that she has her hands in this, but my thing is, I think with Brianna, I do feel like it's fake outrage, okay? I also don't feel like his wife is no victim because she was very much so a part of TSCC, very much so aware and supportive, and was with all the shits, and everything that came with being a part of the group. And so it was all good, whether if she knew she was being recorded or not, she was still with the shits when it was happening to
Mm-hmm.
other people. Okay.
Okay.
It just doesn't, it's just, you just don't like it when it happens to you.
To you.
That's the thing with that. But the one thing I don't feel like, I just, situations like this happened years ago.
Right.
This happened, this isn't
Right.
new. This
Nope.
isn't anything new. So I feel like people who are really trying to pounce down on Brie, I feel like it's really like old. I can see why Brie has the attitude she has towards it, because it's like, girl, like this is old as hell. This has been happened. Y'all just finding out about it, so you're outraged, so to say. But for people to say they feel like
Well,
they hope she's learned a lesson, they hope that she
well,
changes her ways, all of that, it's been years.
it's
So
from 3 years
does
ago.
anybody
Like,
have something from 2022? Does anybody have anything?
but it's not just that. What
Um,
pisses me off too about this whole situation also is people are, like Drika said it. People are more mad at Bree about
mhm.
these stupid ass recordings that she didn't even release, and then they are about his wife killing somebody. Like that ass. They're
Well,
more
I now see, I get that, because like I heard Pizarro's point, and I get that too. I get that too, because it's like, if y'all want to be mad at the situation, be mad at the part that she played in the situation. But I don't even feel like, honestly, to be all the way honest, I don't even feel like that's important in the thick of things when it comes to YouTube, because
right.
because I don't, I mean, honestly, I don't feel like anybody should be outraged about that. I don't feel like anybody should be outraged about any of it. I can honestly, I feel like people are upset because they may have held Bree to a higher standard. Let me say it like this. Brianna has been known to be sent a lot of information. She's been known to have had all types of conversations. And one thing I could say about her is she doesn't, like, there is no mad day where she comes out here and she drops receipts. She doesn't come out
Mm-hmm.
here and tell people's business after, they fall out. She hasn't done any of that I've heard or seen, okay? So with that, I can say she seems to be a trustworthy person to speak to or to talk to, if you're going to decide to do that. So I feel like, with there being receipts dropped that she was talking behind people's back and being two-faced behind the scenes, I feel like people just are like, oh, like, you seem to be so, you come out here, you say how you don't tell people's business, you don't do this and that, but yes you do. Yes you do. So it's kind of like an exposure thing, or kind of like
But
a,
I
damn,
don't
I
see
thought you don't do
how
this type of
though.
thing.
I don't see how it's Bree exposing her. His She did not release this. Like she. That's why I'm
Right. I
like,
know it's not about her release, but it's not about her releasing it though. She, of course, she's not going to release it, because why would she want to release
right.
something where she is shown to be sharing people's information with somebody? So of
And
course she's not
also
going to be the one to
in those
release it.
recordings and make her look uh, like it wasn't just his wife or her whatever it is, wherever she is. It wasn't just that part. The part where she talks about how she's giving up credit card information. Bree giving up credit card information, personal family information, like
Mhm.
the levels of stuff that was required to be part of that group.
Mhm.
That's on a whole nother
Well,
level. That
see, and with that, that's why I say I don't feel like, because I feel like at some point, I mean, I wish the fuck I would ask any of my moderators, anybody who chooses to support my channel, for their credit card information. Or I need to know this, that, and the third about you. I need to give you a third degree interrogation to find out your worst stories in life, for you to be like, that's just automatic turn off. Like, that's just automatic. What the fuck wrong with you? Who fucked you
right.
over in life? And why do I got to be the one to make you feel secure? Like, I'm just sorry, BS, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you was paranoid as fuck. You wanted to have something to hang over somebody's head because you knew how you was gonna fuck them over. So you wanted something in return to have over, hang over their head. And I just feel like that's what that sounds like. And I would automatically be like, you know what, I'm good. It ain't that serious, and
Right.
have a nice life. But because um Brianna or his wife or anybody else who chose to be a part of TSCC chose to support that and be a part of that, I just feel like who should feel sorry for them for choosing to do that as a grown adult.
Thank you.
You
Exactly.
you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
No,
So
you're
yeah,
exactly right. And I mean, I'm sorry that people's personal information got put out there, but you kind of like you. I mean, you did it to yourself, and I think people fail to realize also too how much Bree has grown in the last 3 years. Like the Bree we see now is not the same Bree of 3 years ago. Everybody has hopefully grown and changed and matured, and there's things that everybody's done that they're not proud of, but the same
yes,
people that sit there talking, but it's pissing me off about
yes,
the
it
same
is.
people talking shit. Was just a couple days ago dropping receipts and texts and
Yeah.
screenshots and all types of stuff. And see, that's why I only fuck with a small few. I swear to goodness, because
Listen, I feel like people just look for something to be pissed off about and outraged about and act like they got morals about when they really don't give a fuck and don't stand for shit.
yeah, they don't
That's
care.
just what I feel like. I feel like if some, oh my God, she was talking behind somebody's back. Oh my God, she went and told this story that she did to somebody to. Now, one thing I will say, those recordings are supposed to be old as fuck. And whatever, but her friendship with Kimmy is not so old and is pretty recent. So I'm just saying,
I wonder if you're about to say the same thing I was thinking, but I'm gonna let you say it.
I'm just saying, like, the situation was old, but so her talking about it with Kimmy, wasn't so old because the relationship ain't been that long ago.
No,
So, I'm just saying, and I'm saying that to say that yes, the shit is old as fuck. We just finding out about it. People are pissed off about it. But it's like, why you pissed off when this is old as hell? That been happened, but the conversation didn't happen so long ago. So I'm just looking at it. I'm just speaking on all viewpoints because I see what a lot of people are saying. Me personally, I wouldn't have the conversations that they have behind the scenes to even have no shit come out like that and be mad about it. Um,
mm,
that's my whole thing. Now, if you trust somebody enough, if you feel like you trust somebody on YouTube enough to give them stories about yourself that you yourself would not want to come out here and talk about to YouTube, I feel like you should be prepared for anything.
but
Should you be allowed to trust people? Yes. Um, but I mean, it's like head versus heart type shit. Like you really should listen to your head and not your heart. Okay? Because, I mean, and then somebody like Brianna, I feel like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you something. Her and Raggedy Ass Spy Babe had me damn near crying the other day because I was listening to Brianna. She was talking about how she missed her old moderators and there's things that's happening in her life that she wished she could share with them, and she can't call them and talk to them about it, and she got a little bit emotional. And then that's the same day Five Babe talking about she leaving YouTube and she just over there boo-hooing with her drunk retarded ass and ain't left and went no damn where. But both of them, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, why the fuck? And I'm crying, but Bree usually don't get really emotional like that. And honestly, she gives me the she usually gives me the impression that it's like, I really like fuck your life type shit. Like she really don't give a fuck if it ain't nothing that's affecting her personally. She kind of don't give a fuck too much about it. Maybe she did care about these people that aren't around anymore. Maybe she does feel regret for making certain moves or making the wrong decisions or doing things that she thought was okay at the moment, and now she's like, damn, I fucked up,
right.
stuff like that, I don't know, but I think that she knows now, like, you got to give people. you know, ain't nobody your best friend in damn 60 days, okay? 30 days. Like Kimmy wasn't around no time. Like you gotta watch snakes. Snakes gonna do what they gonna do, you know. She was just a person that positioned herself wherever she was accepted. And that's how she ended up over at Brianna. She wasn't there because she just liked Brianna. She was there because she didn't have nowhere else to go,
I can see
you
that.
know.
I ain't gonna lie. I really, the more I see the shit go down with Kimmy, I'm really starting to think Kimmy is a plant. I got a feeling like certain people are being positioned in certain places
But it
or
was something that made the news.
so that it within a certain period of time when that person come back, it's gonna be like a kick door wide open.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be popping out everywhere
Yeah.
saying basically that. And I'm really, 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 really suspecting Kimmy. I wouldn't be surprised if Kimmy end up that like I really do because the way certain things is happening, it just
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If Kimmy is working with her or any of that, let me tell you, she's gonna get used up and spit the fuck out.
yeah.
If Kimmy didn't know what getting used was before in her life, she gonna feel it if she fuck with her. And that's just point blank period. And I'm gonna tell you something. If she VS ain't gonna trust don't trust her, not a nan lick or nothing, okay? So
Nope.
trust and believe if VS does anything with her, it's gonna be to get whatever done she needs to get done and get her the fuck out the way because Kimmy is not to, and I don't know, I don't understand. Like, I don't, people support who the fuck they want to support, but I just don't get it. I get it that, I understand her personality. She has that fake front, like, she knows how to wear that mask to pull you in. But when I say she just a slithering snake ass bitch, like, she ain't shit in real life.
Mm-mm.
She's just not. Okay. She puts on a front.
I don't.
She wants to be portrayed as something that she will never be. She will never be who she tries to portray herself as being. Like, and that's just, this classy, uppity, I got my shit together. I know you just will never be that person because it's not in you, it's on you. You know, it's just not in her. She knows how to put up a front and that's the best that she can do. And it pulls the people in, but is it going to keep them there?
Right.
And I just feel like she pulled Brianna in, and I feel like I just feel I do think that Brianna did wait a minute, Gemini said that she was questioned, she didn't volunteer the information. So see, that's even more fucked up because as an adult woman, why are you being so basically that means that Brianna was pretty much used to interview her or have the
Exactly.
conversation to get the information out of her that VS needed
Yep.
or whatever. So because Brianna's good at that, Brianna is an easy person to talk to. Like I said, she has a likable personality and that's why she's good at doing interviews and stuff on YouTube. Like she knows how to ask the questions. She seems relatable, things like that. So
Wait, hold on.
she was
Hey,
a good, uh-huh.
well, Drika, you talking about Kimmy? Talking about she's a AKA dog. Y'all know damn well Kimmy ain't no damn AKA.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Say that she was an AKA, that she pledged video, that's basically paper, and like it was probably
Oh.
be paper. And anybody that has been through the pledging process knowing that paper people don't admit to being paper, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know a whole lot about that because I don't. But what I do know is that the way that she conducts herself on that YouTube channel, it would not be tolerated.
No, it wasn't.
So if she was in the organizations that she claims to be. So she's a liar, as
Yeah,
with everything else she portrays in life. And she can go suck some hairy, sweaty balls. Okay, because I don't like that bitch. I don't
no,
like her. I feel
neither.
like somebody needs to just snatch that nappy thin ass wig up off of her motherfucking head and drag her by that little bitty nothing ass ponytail. I'm telling you, like, I don't like her. Like, I mean, and then she cockeyed on top of that. Like, girl, if you don't stop taking close ups and your eye be looking one way and you be looking at the camera, your eye ain't ready yet. Girl, I don't. You want to call everybody fat and stank, yet you sitting up there looking like the damn Michelin man, bitch. You want to, everything is a name brand, everything is a this, and girl, she just so fake.
Well,
Like, I mean, the fakeness just oozes out of her pores.
she getting them bags from the public market for $50. Let me stop. Not my business.
Listen, or putting, or her, or she got a damn what's it called, afterpay bill so motherfucking long. That's
Yeah,
probably why she couldn't pay her motherfucking rent. It's one of the two. That
yeah.
bitch probably got all type of afterpay and Klarna and what, all them damn things that they let you, payment plans that they let you put shit on or whatever that you can't fucking afford. If you got to put that shit on that payment plan, then you shouldn't be buying it.
Running center errands. They gonna come
But
get
she
their.
one of them hoes.
They gonna come get your. Girl, you better make sure you pay them running center errands. They gonna come get their shit.
Like, my thing is, how the fuck fake can you be to claim to be somebody's friend? Now, while you're saying how bad of a friend this person was to you, you're sitting there telling people your thoughts when you met her in person. You're taught you, I mean, you have basically clocked her from the head to the motherfucking toe, down to her damn flip flop you said she had on,
But didn't she
down to the
have?
way she got in her car, down to the way she was at the restaurant. I mean, if this is the way that you think about people that you meet up with, that you call your friends, you're out on a day with your friend, and this is, and all you have are these thoughts going through your mind, just talking about how they look, how they smell, how they sit in their car, how they eat, how they park, how they, like, and this is the person, and then she wants to act like she's so positive. Oh yes, and we're doing this, and it's all about love and light and all this, but yet every thought in your head from the time that you laid eyes on a person to the time they walked out of your sight, all it was negative. And you still pretended to be that person's friend for so long afterwards. And we're supposed to trust you as the person that would never
Right.
betray somebody. We're supposed to trust you as the person that, oh my goodness, like all of these people, I just would never, like these people are just despicable and horrible and all of those words that you just constantly use over and fucking over again. And we're supposed to be listening to you. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how you can be such a hypocrite and people like eat that shit up. They eat it up. Wait a minute. But it was something that was on the news. Oh, you talking about that story was on the news? Yeah, they keep saying it was on the news. And
Yeah.
like I said, if it was such a big deal about how his wife did, why the fuck did Duchess air it out and charge money for the fucking content? He charged money for the content. Oh, let me go watch Duchess video. That's where they played it at.
That just had the video. That just had
They don't
most
get a chance to know
for it.
these people before trying to be accepted by them. Right. Hey, Xavier, April, these people don't be like that in real life. And eventually the mask comes off. And it does. And it will. And it have. It ain't on her either because them pearls fake. Listen, it ain't on her either. Them fake ass pearls. She said, these some my whoever she said left them to her. And bitch, I can't. I just can't. I mean, I'm sorry. And like I just can't. I just can't. I heard Peace Love say something on Pizarro channel, like that's why I don't got a lot of people on my channel, and I feel the same. That's why I don't got a lot of people over here because people just got me fucked up. I'm just not with a lot of the fake shit. Like I'm sorry, and yeah, nope. Hey, Miss Real X, how you doing, babes? Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets. So yeah, I damn sure believe that VS is lining the fuck out of some people.
Yep.
Okay, I damn sure believe that. Um, Kimmy is a snake ass bitch. She got used the way that she needs to get used. Okay. That bitch got teabagged on her motherfucking forehead. Okay. Um, Point blank, period. Like, she's just a snake and that's just what she is. So I don't expect nothing less from her. As far as Brianna, it can be seen both ways. Brianna can be seen. I feel like people aren't so upset about his wife specifically. It's not about his wife. It's about the fact that Brianna was told some personal information and went and shared it with another person. That's what I feel like. And I think that people are missing that point, that people are upset about. And that's what I'm seeing. I don't now if people are just defending his wife, then okay, then I got it wrong. But I don't feel like they're just defending her. I feel like take her totally out of it. I feel like it's the principle behind having a personal conversation and taking that to somebody else. But as an adult, I do feel like you should watch who you talking to. I do feel like you have choices and you chose to indulge yourself or involve yourself in activities that destroyed other people or that tore other people down, and you just ended up being one of those people. So that's that. I mean, that's just how I feel about that. As far, let me just say this too, because somebody got me fucked up. Hey, Benz, how you doing, babe? Um, Butterfly. So Butterfly, she has some words for Read the Heart.
Hello?
Yep, can you hear me? You got anything to say before I go
Hello?
on to the next thing? Hello, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Come back. I don't know where you went. I don't know what happened. I know I ain't did a lick of work, right? Oh, wait. Oh my God. Are y'all still there? I'm sorry. Oh, yours died. Mine did too. Oh, please don't let it go again. It's on a fast charger, so hopefully it charges faster than I'm using it up. But anyway, my bad, Des. I'm sorry, babes. Let me see what Miss Rail say. I agree. I just don't understand why now they choose to release the audio 2 years later. Like, what is the end game and what do they hope to accomplish? You know what? I feel like when people are trying to get at somebody, they will use whatever they can. It's almost like when you when somebody gets doxxed, right? Like, I'll just talk about me. well, I've really put my own charges and stuff out, but people talk about that even though it happened like 14 years ago. People will still talk about it because it's something negative. It may be something that somebody didn't know about, so it's new to them. And it just makes you, and it look makes you look at, like, you're in a bad light. So I feel like that's the main reason. So when somebody trying to get at you, they'll bring up any fucking thing. You know, it's just like when people are talking about the history of the beef sector and bringing up all these old beefs and all that type of shit. It's all just to prove their point, or to make the person look bad. There's a lot of new people around. There's always new people watching, so there's a lot of people that don't know some of the stuff. And so hopefully it'll make people be on the side of the person that looks like the good one you know but yeah, I just I feel like there's all different types of ways to look at it. The bottom line though is to always stand for yourself, because what I see is, and this is just time and time again, as we move in a way that supports somebody else that we like on here, it ends up biting us in the ass. It usually ends up biting us in the ass. I would say that Brianna, she has stood in her morals and her integrity, um, with and not sharing people's information out here in the public. She's held on to things that were told to her, and so she doesn't come out to YouTube and talk about them. So that makes her look like she's very trustworthy. Um, but you have to also have that same integrity when you're offline. You know, the same loyalty you'll have with somebody in their face, you should have behind their back. And that's where I think the principle is, as far as why people are upset. But I can also understand talking to somebody that you feel like is a friend. You either talking shit, or you just, whatever, however it comes up. I don't think it was just no rundown of, oh, guess who told me this, and guess what such and such told me about them. Like, I don't think it was no shit like that. I think that it could have been in certain conversations, like, well, what happened to such and such, or why I don't see this person no more, or something like that. And then they just ended up going into certain conversations and stuff like that. Neither way makes it right. Neither way makes it right. Um, but I can just understand things happen on all different sides. You know what I'm saying? I just can. Um, and the thing about it is, like I said, the conversation is not one sided. Like Drika said, Kimmy or whoever else she was talking to or told anything to, they not on the other line saying, girl, I don't want to know nothing about that, or, I don't even want to hear it. You ain't even got to tell me nothing about her or nothing like that. No, they was all for it. They was all listening. They wanted all the information, all the tea, everything they could learn or hear about, talk shit about. They wanted to know. But did they want to know why? They wanted to know to have something to hang over Bree's head. It wasn't because they was just gossiping and having a kiki or just talking shit. It was because there was all a motive behind it. Always. There was always a motive behind it. You know? And that's just where we have to, we just have to be mindful of how we move and what we do. Because the thing about it is, you got to stand on what you believe in. Because if you don't stand for shit, then you will go for anything. And that's proven. you know so you got to believe in something. If you can just really go for anything, or you can just be moved at any moment and stuff like that, something can happen and make you move away. That's not a good look when you're supposed to be a leader. Being a content creator, being somebody who calling yourself an influencer. You should be in a leading position. You should have a mindset that is a leader mindset, and you should be trustworthy. I'm not saying you got to hold nobody's deepest secrets, but don't even allow them to tell it to you. That way, can't nobody say you know nothing. Can't nobody put nothing on you or none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like you can trust yourself with the information, Don't even take the information. Tell them, like, you know what? I'd rather not even know, blah, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it will come back on you. It just will, you know. Um, but yeah, I just don't get it. Like the friendships that form and fall out on YouTube is just amazing. I mean, how fast people like just trust you with their life is just crazy to me. It really is. It really is crazy to me. And to know that, you know, his wife was pretty much being just interrogated or questioned, um, like why? Like, I mean, I couldn't even imagine being on that phone call, like being questioned about my life or being somebody asking me for no damn credit card information or any, like I couldn't even imagine. Somebody had wanted to purchase Avon from me on here. She used to be a supporter of my channel. I haven't seen her in a long time, but anyway, she would purchase Avon and she wanted to repurchase a product, and she wanted to put the order in specifically through me. And like, even though there's a website there, you know, I can put the order in for you, but in order, I mean, basically, I would just be doing what you would be doing, is just going online and putting the order in, and you know, whatever. So she gave me her card information. She did give me her card information. I took it. I put her order in. You know, I tore it up. Never saw it again. Never thought about it again. Never even, you know, that was just it. Like, it's just stuff like that. Like, I would never. You know, I'm not on here to hurt nobody. I don't want to be hurt. So I'm not on here to hurt you. I'm not on here to blackmail nobody. You know, I feel like whoever is on here to set out to plot on people, I just feel like they got real fucked up shit going on in their life. I feel like something happened to them, they have not healed, and now they want to spread that same hurt to as many people as possible. That's what I feel like. Because if you are good with yourself, if you are the person that you portray yourself to be to the people who support you, I don't feel like you'll be on here spreading the evil and the hurt that you're doing. I don't think that you'll be causing the chaos that you're causing. I think you'll be on here laughing, cracking jokes, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopping from chat to chat, having a good time and doing what it is for YouTube to do. I mean, it is the beef sector, so yeah, it's gonna be some ugly shit. It's gonna be some fucked up shit said, but as far as really trying to fuck people over in their real life and just really hurt people in real life, I don't understand that. I will never understand that. Glad I don't talk to nobody on here behind the scenes. Can't trust none. You can't trust none. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm so boring behind the scenes. People leave me the fuck alone. They say I'm boring on here. I'm really boring behind the scenes. Like, people reach out to me, hi, how you doing? That's all you gonna get out of me. That's it. Like, I've had pretty much everybody that y'all see running in the circles, they've all reached out. You know, I've gotten the emails, I've gotten all that shit, the DMs, all that. But no, I don't want it. I don't want to know nobody's information. I'm not using my channel to put your shit out. I don't want to talk shit about nobody behind the scenes. I don't want to do none of that. And, you know, it's so funny because very early on with me coming on here, a lot of the people that's involved in a lot of this fuck shit are some of them same people. A lot of the people like started out on my channel and they just kind of branched out, and I see all the shit that's going, and I'm like, "Ooh, I dodged that bullet. I'm glad. Thank you." All of them. His wife too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey Eddie, thank you, babe. So, like, I'm good on that. I don't, the thing about it is it's hard enough to form real friendships in real life. So I bet the fuck I'm not gonna be online, playing around with people, like that. I'm just not. If I don't fuck with you, if I don't really vibe with you, I'm not gonna act like I do. And I ain't trying to plot on nobody on no YouTube. If I got some shit to talk about you, I'm gonna come on my channel, I'm gonna talk my shit, say what I got to say, and it's gonna be the same shit if I'm off of here. So you ain't gonna get nothing different, you know? After all this, I had to unsubscribe from some people. The negativity is too rampant in this sector, and I don't like what was done to that lady in the end. I feel that. I do feel that. I understand. Because like I said, I understand the principle. I understand having a conversation with somebody and you going and you taking that conversation and sharing it with somebody else. And then, then it came out. It came out that, and the thing about it is, look at all the time later it came out. You never know when some shit gonna creep back up on you, you know? So I get it, I get that point of it. I also feel like, I also feel like some people already be riding the fence. I think that sometimes people, they may like somebody to a certain extent, but over time there may be things that they see or think that kind of like pushes them away a little bit. And so if you are already kind of falling back, it doesn't take much for you to just completely say, you know what, no, I'm good. you know so I get that too. What I say about that is, just don't let it be because of somebody else's feelings. Let it be because it's your standards that you are moving by. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey Deborah, how you doing, babes? Because we will support people and we like people and we'll see their point of view, and sometimes we will ride with their point of view, and then not too much better comes out from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever decision that you're making on here, just make sure you're making it because that's what you feel and that's what you stand by. you know um that's all I say, is stand for self. Okay, don't let nobody be telling you who to support, who to like, who chat to be in, what you should believe, what you shouldn't believe. Just go by your gut feeling, what you think, what you feel, and what you believe in. Because I'm telling you, these motherfuckers, they break up one day, make up the next. You think this one cool, the next thing this comes out. You know what I'm saying? So it's always stand on your own. Okay, so I only watch 8 of y'all in this sector. If I won't dare fuck with you in real life, then I won't fuck with you on here. You not even getting my click and view on my mama, period. Exactly, Drika. Exactly. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The more, thank you, T Trisha. Thank you, babes. I appreciate it. Have a great night, hon. Get you some rest. You know what, Drika, and I believe in that, and that's the same way. Like, literally, it's literally just a few that I watch anymore because, I mean, let me tell you something. The more you soak this shit in, the more it will become a part of you. Okay? It will literally become a part of you. It will change you. I mean, there's parts of myself that I know have changed, like from when I first came on. I was just so, and I'm still kind-hearted and I'm still open to watching different people, and I really don't have no real hate in my heart for nobody on here. Like, even though people that I done argued with back and forth, whatever, has so-called beef with, like, I don't got no hate in my heart for nobody, but at the same time, it's just a lot of people, most of the people in the beef sector, let me say it like that, that I just wouldn't fuck with in real life, because I see how they move just on here. So if I see you acting this way just online, I'm not gonna fuck with you off of here, because you can't even keep it together on here. So, if I can't trust you just behind the camera, how would I trust you doing some business with you, networking with you, doing something with some money with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, this social media is supposed to be about networking, growth, business, you know? And you can't do that, especially in the beef sector with a lot of these people. You can't. I can't trust you on no business deal. I can't trust you to just remember when they was supposed to be doing a little pilot for the show and all that shit. I mean, the first visit, everybody came out. They could not go live. I mean, I could see if you took some footage or pictures and all that stuff and brought it out later or whatever, but it's like nothing. It's like these people can't hold water, okay? You can't do a business deal with them. You can't do nothing that's gonna involve no real money, no real moves, no real shit. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that I came to YouTube for, or that I saw potential in as far as YouTube goes, would not happen in the beef sector. And honestly, it's sad because this is the place that could really benefit, because there's so many different aspects to people on here. Like there's so many different genres of people on here. I mean, between finances, between talent, between experience, between education. Like there's just so many um different talents on here. And if it all came together, like it would be a powerhouse that nobody never seen. But because of the mindset of the people that interact over here, that's what keeps us stuck and not able to make the most out of the opportunity that we have. Because I mean, with the amount of people that watch over here, that interact, that spend money, that will support you, support the growth and things like that, like, it's sad to not see it go further, you know. But hey, prayed up, how you doing, boo? So apparently they haven't. Wait a minute, they didn't have. Wait a minute, they didn't find it that bad if they put it out and then made folks cash app him in order to continue with the content. Drika, you keep saying that he charged for the content. Stop it. I can't. Listen, let me tell you something. Um, like I said, people will support financially. Look, I'm telling you, if people want that information, they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna pay for it. I can't believe. No, I can't believe Duchess did that. Listen, hey Vibrant, how you doing, boo? Duchess said, "Bitch, I'm gonna need all of that." Period. And they paid it. I bet they paid it. Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to go watch. I can't. Hey Tanya, boo. Oh my goodness, all things bling. Listen, the thing is, let me tell you something. Closed mouths don't get fed. So shit. If he asked and he did receive, I can't. But that's what I mean though. So you see how Chanel said, multiple people put that information out, or at least different parts of it. That's what they do, y'all. Behind the scenes, what they'll do, they'll send the same email to like 5 to 10 different content creators, right? And oh, I didn't know that. Oh, hey BQ, hey babes. So they will send it to so many different content creators, and basically because they just hoping that somebody puts it out. You know what I'm saying? They like, shit, if I shoot 100 shots, I'm bound to make one, right? So they just want somebody to be their outlet. And it just so happens that multiple people were their outlet. And I'm not saying don't put, I'm not telling nobody what to do with their channel. I'm just saying what I won't do. I'm just not here to do your dirty work. And that's what I feel like it is. I feel like, people send you shit just using your channel. No. Create your own channel, click create channel, and put your own receipts and shit out. Why do I gotta be the one to do it and do your dirty work for you? No. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm good on that. They showed it pay. And I'm good. The thing about it is, what we have to understand as content creators is to not get caught up in them situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was getting ready to go into Miss Butterfly, my boo, Miss Butterfly, stay pretty, stay fly. So she was on Pizarro's earlier, and I listened to those replays. And so it looked like, um Butterfly had made some statements about read the heart. And so, so I guess read the heart felt away about Pizarro's comment. She was saying, so I don't know. I haven't heard read her opinion about the situation, but apparently she feels like his wife was done wrong. Pizarro said that Reed is making her a victim, or sound like a victim. Pizarro doesn't agree with Reed's perspective or how she's, her opinion. So they disagree. That's cool. A lot, people are divided with this one, and I get it. So like that's why we talked about both sides because, it can be principle and it can be, bitch, you ain't no victim, bitch, you was right here with the shits and it just so happened that you got caught up. So either way, however you feel about the situation, Reed, she gave her perspective. Pizarro gave hers. Now it's some back and forth. So, Butterfly made some comments about Reed, and Reed was not happy about those comments being made on Pizarro's panel. My thing is this: Reed is another one of those people that she gets in where she fits in, right? Meaning that if you let her come around, she'll be there. So I'm pretty sure that everybody knows that Reed and Pizarro, they had their little beef and they was going back and forth. A lot of shit was said, okay? And next thing you know, Reed started popping up on Pizarro's channel, coming up on the panel, all that kind of stuff, interacting. Okay, cool. Ain't no problem. Now, first disagreement or first thing that they don't see eye to eye on, Reed wants to drag Pizarro and say all the things that she really feels about her. And see, this is the problem that I have with the beef sector is the fake bullshit. Like it just be so fake. And that's why I say like, I don't know, like I'll probably just be over here in my little corner just by myself because like once you tell me one time how you really feel about me, I don't need to know no more. Now I get Pizarro's way that she does her channel and she allows whoever to come up. They don't gotta like her. She don't gotta like them. She'll let you come up and interact and all that kind of stuff. And it's cool. And I respect her for that because, she's keeping it where it should be, which is on YouTube. So, but at the same time, it's just like Reed, you was just over there. You just cussed me out and called me all types of names because I said you was over there kissing ass, kissing Pizarro ass, and now you over there flipping out on her again. You was just over there, Pizarro. Our beef wasn't it fun? Right, right. We went back and forth, right? Yeah, you got me some subs, right? Like just over there. I'm talking about just licking all up in her ass, right? So she got upset because I said that she was. I mean, damn, if it was ass kissing was a person, you know what I'm saying? And that just was my opinion. So she didn't like it. So she made a community post that I became aware of. But now look at you. Now everything that you really feel about Pizarro, you gonna go back every year that you can that you knew Pizarro was interacting on YouTube and talk shit about her. Like that's just what you do because you really don't like her or nothing. You just go wherever you're allowed to go at the time. And then as soon as that you disagree with somebody, then boom, they every raggedy, grimy, nothing as whatever bitch, like she gonna say the same thing over and fucking over again. And you gonna find out how she really feels. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like stop with the fake shit. And it's like she one of them ones who always talking about how real she is and how girl, you one of the fakest, okay? Girl, like nothing that she said was wrong. You was over there all up in Five Babe ass, bitch. Do you not remember do you not remember? That's the reason why you so obsessed with Five A right now because you was all kissing all up in her ass, and then as soon as things did not go your way, guess what you did? Number one, you went to the enemy, which was VS, and going behind the scenes sending her receipts and shit. And then when VS aired your ass out, I'm talking about like she was just been obsessed and been making videos about Five A nonstop for ever since. Like once she locks on you, I'm talking about it's like never ending, right? So she exactly did that. And then guess what? As soon as Five Babe called her ass, here she came running. Yes, yes, Five Babe, here I come. You know what I'm saying? To come on her channel and explain why she was sending receipts to VS behind the scenes. Five Babe literally had her come on her channel to explain herself, and she did. And also to because that was supposed to be a dig at me because me and her was having words at the time. because I said that the reason why I went on VS's panel was because of Reed, because they was calling Reed up there, and I went up there because I thought I was gonna be able to have, a face to face with Reed. She didn't show. Five Babe got pissed off because I went up on the panel and bitch, like who the fuck are you? So I went back again. So it's just like I'm talking about like this girl just goes wherever you allow her. You let her in the door, listen, she gonna hop through the little doggy door, okay? Period point blank. It is a lot going on. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm trying to start a bling channel because I love rhinestones. Me and you both, girl. Oh my God. Y'all subscribe to all things bling. Yes. Oh my goodness. Y'all know them like them denim hats with all the rhinestones on them, and they usually have like a city name or whatever. They just have all the rhinestones. I always see them hats and always wanted one, but I'm just not a hat person. Like I usually don't wear hats. And my boss, they currently not currently, they recently went to New York, and they were there for like a week or something like that. But anyway, she came back and brought souvenirs for us, and me and the other two people in my office. And so they got me one of them hats. She said her daughter was like, Auntie April, she would like this. And I'm like, oh, she know me. Because they talk about me. They say if I come in like with no, if I ain't done up or whatever, or don't got, nothing going on, no lashes, no whatever. It's like, oh, you didn't wake up early this morning. Then if I come in, they be like, oh, it's gonna be a good day. I'm like, that's a shame when people learn you too well. But anyway, yeah, she got me a t-shirt and got me one of them hats, and I had wore the hat, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cute. I wear my hair like straight or whatever, wear a little ponytail. Okay, enough about the hat. But yeah, yes, that'd be a great idea. Yes, we all love us some bling. So you hit the nail on the head with that bare and bald mouth asshole. Listen, I'm trying to tell you this bitch. So butterfly told it like it motherfucking was. Bitch, you the messiest. And Pizarro said it's like, bitch, you the messiest behind the motherfucking scenes, bitch. And it's so weird because I tried to go to Reed's channel to hear what she said, and I heard her make a statement that made me click the fuck off. She somebody I guess said something in her chat that she didn't like. This bitch, I guess they said something about her being on YouTube all day. And she made a good point. Well, if I'm on YouTube all day, how would you know? Unless you was on YouTube all day. Great point. That's true. I agree with her. But my thing is, she over there talking about clocking who chat. Oh, yep, she was over here at this time and this time. I'm like, I know the fuck you ain't, bitch. Okay, because that's you. Be all in everybody's motherfucking bushes, screen recording every motherfucking thing. You got every clip of everybody's video. I don't give a fuck what channel you name, what situation was going on, what time of day, what year, what month. Like that bitch got it, because all that bitch do is be in everybody's damn bushes, screen recording and screenshotting they shit. That's all the fuck she do. And when I say obsessed, I mean she would be the person. I don't know nobody else on here like that outside of her. Like I promise. Like I just don't. Like I don't get, like I don't understand if you as a mother and what else you could have going on in your life handling business for you to be able to have the time to do that shit. And then you want to talk about somebody else or try to clock somebody else in your chat for doing some shit like that, girl. You crazy. You talking about yourself. The fuck going on? Bitch. The messiest is fuck behind the scenes. Doxing all types of shit behind the motherfucking scenes. And Butterfly is right. She did try to hem her up behind the scenes and get her caught up in some bullshit with them behind the scenes conversations, talking shit behind the scenes, calling this person, three-way calls, all that type of shit, trying to talk about me and my business and what bills I needed paid and all of this type of shit. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Okay? Get the fuck out of here. I need my rent paid again. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, these supposed to be moderators on my channel, and y'all calling every motherfucking body trying to talking shit, talking about how I ain't working, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. Like, you don't think this, you don't think that. Just being two-faced, raggedy ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Butterfly ain't lie on that girl. She told the motherfucking truth. And Reed do not like that shit. Just like Pizarro said, Reed can't stand when somebody disagree with her. She can't stand when somebody call her out on her bullshit. She can't stand that shit. Bitch, you how you mad because you was over there a supporter of damn Five Babes? Oh, it's okay. Like, what's wrong with that? Girl, like all of us done been in each other's chat at one point in time. So you mad? Like, don't nobody remember? Like, I mean, I just don't get it. Why? Because your whole channel was built up of nothing but Five Babe hate videos now? Oh, now you don't want to be known to be a supporter of Five Babe. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God, Erica, how are you, darling? Hey, babes, I hope all is well. But girl, I just had to say that about Reed because listen, when I say this girl is the most looking up information ass bitch behind the scenes, screen record, and I'm gonna send you this receipt. I got this, you got that, plotting and planning and trying to set shit up. Like, I'm telling you, she one of the best at it. Okay, one of the best at it. But yeah. So I don't know. That was my little perspective on this situation that's going on. Y'all just got to be careful. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I remember my best friend when she was with her kid's daddy, and I was telling her, I was like, listen, I said you can go, you can move and go move somewhere and just get yourself straightened around. You can come back 5 years later. He's still gonna be there in the same spot doing the same shit. You can come back 10 years later. He gonna still be in the same spot doing the same shit, right? And that just makes me think about this YouTube shit because it's like no matter how many years I've been on here thus far, it's just some things just never change. It don't matter how long you stay gone, you gonna come back and they gonna be here doing the same in the spot, same spot doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter who the players are, it don't matter because it's always gonna be the same game. It's just different people this time. you know, and then it's only just a circle of us. So then it's just gonna come back around and eventually it'll be your turn again and it'll be your turn again. And as long as you still in the circle, it'll be your turn. If you gone, they'll skip over you and go to somebody else and until you come back again. That's just how the fuck it goes on over here. And it is what it is. And so I just think that it's always the same lessons that are being taught. I don't know about being learned because it seems that of course we keep going through the same shit, but the same lessons are being taught. And that is stay the fuck from behind the scenes. Point blank period. That's just that on that. When I say stay the fuck from behind the scenes, stay the fuck from behind the scenes. And at least at the very minimum, don't be a messy two-faced ass bitch behind the scenes. And that ain't no slight towards nobody. All I'm saying is don't get caught up in no bullshit. If you can't say it twice, don't say it once. Okay? If you think about it and you say you're going to have to come out and make an apology about this, don't do it. If you ain't going to trust this person with your life, don't trust them with your gossip, with your tea, with your nothing. These people have a motive. And the motive is to get as much information as possible in as little time possible. Why? Because they don't like your ass in the first place, so they don't want to have to hang around you long and talk to you long. And for two, but the most important, content. Okay? Content. The more information they gain, the more content they will have, the more videos they can do coming on and saying, Oh, this ain't it. This is just a little taste of it. But they know. But if I have to, I'll come out with some more. Why? Because they've gained as much information as possible. So when they throw a little bit out here, throw a little bit, like it, that's not it. They always coming back with more because you done told them every fucking thing. Stop trusting these people and talking to these people that you do not know. Anybody can get a nice car off the lot. They got all types of apps. This girl then told Bree about how to, an app that will jump your credit up damn near 100 points in a month. And you don't think she can get a decent brand of car? She's a scam artist. She knows all the loopholes. She knows how to put on a front, how to put on a show. That's what she knows how to do. She knows how to make shit look good. I heard Peace Love say you can't put syrup on shit. Well, I'm telling you, Peace Love, all things are not impossible. Okay? I think Kimmy has found a way to put syrup on shit. I think she found a way. I'm good. Had a baby. She's 10 months now, keeping me busy. How are you? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. I'm real good. I am real good. I just work a whole lot, so I'm not on as much. Not on as much. I'm trying to ease my way back in. But my daughter just had a baby a couple days ago, so there's a new baby floating around here, and so I'm so glad. So that's pretty much it. I'm working at a new place. Well, I've been there since November, so that's taking a lot of my time up, and then trying to start a business and all that kind of stuff. So, but I've been doing good, and I'm so glad to see you, babes. It's kind of like a revolving door or a broken record. I'm trying to tell you, Tanya. I'm listen. Bald mouth, bare bald mouth. I'm talking about bare and bald. How you don't got like? Let me say. Look, let me say. Tell y'all something. They say like time reverses itself, right? Or even like with people, we reverse, right? So we're born as babies and we grow and we're strong and everything's healthy. And then as we age, we start to, kind of go back into that baby stage. Reed, how the fuck, ma'am? I don't even know if she's 50, but how do you got a mouth of an 80-year-old? I mean, I don't know which one you want to take. Do you want to take a 4-month-old or an 80-year-old? And even an 80-year-old, some of them still got some teeth, at least a few. Girl, you don't have not one tooth in your mouth. Your mouth is bare and bald. I'm talking about bald, but you don't even have a place in your mouth to show that you had a tooth ever. Like, but I'm talking about like she's one of the people too. Like she can talk herself up. Like this girl is shopping on Rodeo Drive. I don't know what the fancy malls are in Philadelphia. I don't know what the streets are. But I mean, you would think that this woman is just living top of the line, just shopping and drinking mimosas for breakfast and eating croissants, and everybody is just, laid top to bottom, hair did, nails did, everything did. I cannot. I can't. I'm talking about, girl, like your camera slip was like the camera slip of all camera slips. Like, I don't know if nobody will beat that shit. You can't show me a picture of Tracy that I wouldn't love to look at every morning when I wake up if I got to choose between hers and Reed. Like, and like, I just can't. And I mean, it's just amazing to me how, and not to say that looks are everything because they're definitely not. Definitely not. But when you talk the amount of cash money shit that Reed does, like you are just so scum of the earth, bottom of the barrel. Like even to find out that she got felonies, like I'm telling you, like it's so amazing to me the stuff that people talk before you do know anything about their life. And I still would never support doxing, but when some of the stuff comes out about these people, and to go back and hear the stuff that they've said about you or other people, it's just like, wow, like if delusion was a person, you know? So, because you can tell that they're talking in a way that they just feel like you will never find out about what the fuck they really got going on. And I don't know. It's just, we all supposed to feel good about ourselves and talk ourselves up and be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what I look like or whatever, but you could never. But sometimes you gotta humble yourself. Sometimes we just gotta like be realistic and be like, you know what, you might want to sit this one out. And Reed is one of those people. She might want to sit a lot of shit out, but yet she just keep popping up, and I just don't know. But I honestly haven't been watching as much of the beef sector lately. It's just a lot of dumb ish going on for clicks and views and ran down storylines. Listen, thank you. My first and possibly only 39 hours of labor. 36 without an epidural. Girl, you a beast. Oh my goodness. When I was just telling them that my daughter was in labor like damn near a week, it seemed like. But dang, she was about that long too. And I get it, honey. Well, even if it's the only one you choose to have, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. And I don't, sometimes being the only child can be amazing because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like, just like, not saying that when you have more children or multiple children that your focus has to be any lesser on any of the kids, but it's just like when you just have that one, it's just, I don't know, like the freedom. Like you still have, you're not just locked down as much, and it just seems, just you, your baby, and you are just really able to just really focus on the parenting and doing things instead of having to figure out and maneuver. I don't know, I'm not saying it right, but I don't know, there is definitely, I feel like, a difference between having one child and having multiples. um but either way it's a blessing. So whatever you choose to do, hun, I'm sure it'll be best for you. But that's awesome. I can't believe you had a baby. You said, dang, I'm floored. There's, I can't. Like, even now, like, I mean, it's just like how soon they forget. It's funny because it kind of goes in stages. Like, you have the stage where, people didn't know that much about you. So, you just talking all this cash money shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can just talk yourself up to the 10th degree. And then when people find out about you, then it's like Butterfly said about Reed, like she done changed her name multiple times. Every time something happens, she take her channel down, go away for a little bit, then she pop back up, like people didn't forgot, or they ain't connecting names and stuff like that. So she feel like it's safe to come out now. So here she comes. Okay, but yeah, so it's like people know about you, so now it's kind of like, you kind of fall back a little bit and whatever. You ain't doing too much. And then enough time go by, so now you think and other shit, the focus is on somebody else, and they shit so fucked up. So now you can kind of dive in. Now you just gonna take your shot. Ah, and hopefully people forgot. No, bitch, ain't nobody forgot. Okay, we still remember. We still remember. And guess what? When it comes to beef sector, it don't matter how much time went down. Somebody is going to remind your ass. Okay, it's somebody gonna be around that's gonna remind your ass of all the shit that then came out about you. I promise you. I swear to goodness, I think my little rent party would never go away. I think that's like beef sector history, is that damn rent party. Oh, and me getting arrested online. And me getting arrested on live that time. But it is what it is, y'all. It's YouTube, so it's all good. But y'all, it's been about 2 hours. Y'all know I ain't really did too much of my work while I'm on here. I really should have been like probably at least halfway through my list, but it's all good. I'ma still get it done. I always gets the job done, so ain't no worries. Truly a blessing. I'm going to stop making this about me though. I don't know what's going on, but I'm listening. No, I'm glad you stopped in. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's so funny because I haven't been on that much, but every time I have came on the last few times, somebody that's like almost from the beginning pops in and I'm just like, "Oh my God. Look at you." So I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you. It really takes me back. When I see somebody that been around like since the beginning, it just takes me back like, dang, dang, man. You know, like I remember when mm-mm-mm. Man, there's a few people that I really just I always hope that they're okay. I always pray and just think about them and just just I mean they pop into my head just very often because they shared personal things and but not even just to me personally. I mean they did tell me stuff personally, but they shared it publicly too on the channel. So that's the only reason why I speak about it. But you know there was a young lady that I remember she was just having a slight struggle with trying to go to rehab and stuff like that, and I just always pray that she's doing well and doing better. The last time she popped in was probably a while ago. I don't even know how long it's been, but she said that she was doing better at that time and stuff like that. And then the other one, I'm not sure, but the last time I heard, she was doing good. She had went to she was going to counseling and stuff like that. And I just think that a lot of times, and this would just go into speaking about having private conversations, because sometimes it can get real serious. Um, there are times that people will trust you with very sensitive information, maybe even life-saving information. And I think that there's something in us that uh, people see, and individually we all have people who support us on different levels, some more than others. And sometimes they will really feel like you are this person that they really can connect with and relate to. And so with that, you didn't ask to be put in a certain position, but they feel like you're the person that they would like to reach out to in that moment, in a very difficult moment for themselves. And I think that's kind of where faith comes in, if you do believe in something higher than yourself, because I think that we're all placed here for each other, you know. We're all placed here for each other. I don't feel like we're placed here for ourselves. I feel like everybody has a purpose, and that purpose is to play a part in someone else's story, or journey. And it can be a very small part, it can be a very big part. But I think that we're all placed here as givers, as takers, and vice versa. We all have our time where we're playing our role, and people will be placed in our lives, and we have no idea why. Things will come to us, we have no idea why. And what we choose to do in those moments, I think, is what determines our next step in our journey, in our own journey. And so, with that being said, I feel like, there's beef sector, fuck shit that goes on behind the scenes. And then I do feel like there is real life shit that goes on behind the scenes that is very important to who we are as people. And if you believe in anything higher than yourself, I feel like you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see those moments for what they are, and you'll do right in those moments. So, I do know how it is to have people reach out to share things with you that you didn't necessarily ask to be shared with you. But you were put in a position where you were that listening ear, and you were that person to save certain people in that moment that they needed somebody. And I think that's a blessing, and that's hella special. That's hella special because there has to be something great within you that God felt like you were the person that should have been put in that position. So, I that's where I just feel like, at some point we're being human. That the human side of us comes out, and then, there's the entertainment part of it, So I just feel like we should just know how to be in each moment. And anyway, that's our little tip for the night. I still have a lot of things you sent me from the giveaway. Oh my God, you've always been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my goodness, the first giveaway. Wow, that was something. Oh my God, it took forever. It took forever. It was so much back and forth. And you know what? Like even now, like I think now I'm just fucked up with putting stuff in the mail anyway. But that I'm like, dang, I'm trying to actually do something, and oh my goodness, that was a lot. But I'm so glad it worked out and everything, and I appreciate that. I really, really do. I really do. I do see how people can lose themselves, with this internet shit. It can happen. People can lose themselves. Um, you can get lost in financial support. You can get lost in attention. You can get lost in, if you're just a person who needs something, or you're looking for something, or, you just haven't done certain work on yourself. One thing I can say about me is that a lot of my healing and things that I needed to do to work on myself, I did long before YouTube ever came to be for me, or to be a part of my life. And so I just feel like that was something that I had to do anyway for myself, and it was something that I did. So I was pretty much good with me before I came to YouTube. So I think that that's a lot of the reason why I haven't got caught up in some of the stuff people have. But I mean, I'm not going to act like I haven't gotten, swept up. You get swept up in financial support, and there may be things that you have going on in life. I remember when I was laid off and going through that situation. That was like a messed up situation, because it's like, you know what? I really was like, I was applying for jobs. That is a fucked up ass feeling. Like when you have so much experience, you have so much knowledge, you are really an intelligent person, and because you fucked up somewhere along the line, and all people have to judge you off of is what's in black and white, and instead of judging you from everything that you've learned along the way, everything that everything that you've done, they just judge you from off of this one situation. You're not able to get the simplest of jobs. That was fucked up, and it had been so long since I had ever tried to apply for a job. So, I mean, that was like my first time applying for an actual job, and I want to say like 10 years. It had been so long. So it was like, and probably even longer than that actually, because I just hadn't applied for a job in so long. Like I have worked in areas where just my reputation, my work reputation has gotten me through and gotten me through the door. You know what I'm saying? So it was nothing for me to be employed, but that was like difficult. And so for the people who say they support me, came to me, you come to me. I didn't come looking for you or didn't know you from a tree outside. You come to me, you say, "Oh, you're so awesome. I support you. I want to see you do good. Anything you need, all of this stuff." But then you're behind my back telling people I'm lazy, talking about me. I'm not trying. I'm not doing this. I'm lying and just assuming the worst because I'm what on YouTube, and a lot of me being on YouTube was because I was asked to be on YouTube. So it was like it was so weird, and I feel like if back then we didn't use the term lining up, but I was definitely lined up. Okay, I definitely was because it's just like why like I don't get it. Like what is it that you have going on in your life that you just come to a person and act like you like them and support them, and then you want to talk about them, and I don't know, create this hate group. you know it's just weird. It was just so weird. And so with that, it's like, and so now, like when you look back at things like that, and then when you know that you worked your whole life, so it's like now you start to think like, well, shit. Look, I've been working since I was 15 years old. I've been a mother since I was 15 years old. I deserve this year off or this time, whatever off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people still they just, and then when the roles are flipped and it's like the same people who were dragging you for that situation or all those situations are the same. I mean, those same people, they're not working even still right now. They don't work. They live off of their supporters support. um they're on YouTube all the time. Their life is built around YouTube. It's just so weird. It's so weird. It's just like, and then you just learn like people are going to support what they want to support. People are going to believe what they want to believe, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So as long as you are staying true to yourself, as long as you are being honest and transparent, and you're just doing what you're supposed to do on your end, that's all you can do. And whoever receives it does, and whoever doesn't just doesn't. And that's just how you have to be with it, because you will drive yourself fucking crazy trying to understand or figure out or, any of that. Like it's just not for you to do. It's really not. Um, Patience is key, absolutely. Outside of the YouTube shenanigans that come your way, you are a beautiful spirit and woman. Wishing you so many blessings. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so, so very much. That is awesome. Oh my God, I'm so glad you popped in here. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, because it's like I would have really never known that I was even laid off for that time now. And, then the pandemic happened. And when the pandemic happened at the height of it, that's when I went back to work. And it's like other people ain't working. It's just weird. It was weird. But, it was a lesson that I had not yet learned. YouTube did teach me some things, especially back then. It taught me a lot about people. Um, And it's so funny because it's like you would think after working with people all your life, like you would just know, which I am great at working with people, and I can read people very well. That's a huge reason why I was able to give the perspectives that I was able to give as far as YouTube situations go, because I'm good at that. But I definitely learned some things. Definitely did. And so yeah, so came across some great people. I'm blessed to have a lot of people that were here at the beginning, still popping in, and still supporting me when they can, because that means a whole hell of a lot. Because I'm gonna tell you, most of everything that I used to watch when I first came across YouTube, I don't anymore, because interests change, life changes, just things just change. And so it's like for people to still come in and check on me, even if they're not here and attached to it like they used to be, that means a whole lot, a whole hell of a lot. And so, and that's what keeps me coming back. That's what keeps me coming back, because I just feel like even with my life changes, if I can't be here like I used to be, I still can be here for those that are sticking with me, um, when I can, and I can still try to make that time. So that's where we're at with that. Hey, Yas wife, how are you, darling? Thank you, babes. I appreciate it. I hope all is well. So yeah, and a lot of people don't have people they can trust, yes, in their real life. So it's nice to find someone you can confide in. It definitely is. It definitely is. Especially if it works out. Like that's awesome because I really feel like, if you just find one person, if you just have that one person, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's more than a lot of people have. Some people spend their life looking for that one person that they can truly trust. So yeah. But all right, y'all. It's after 1 o'clock. I don't know what I'm gonna get done as far as this billing. I may just go to bed and just go into work an hour early. Cause I can go through it. Like I can really like whip through it. Part of it is charting. Like I'm gonna tell you something about nurses, y'all, and aides too. Like they like to chart at the last freaking minute. And when I tell you that just really gets on my nerves when it comes to this billing, because it's like, oh, so we supposed to make our money on your time, right? But you want to get paid when payday come. You see how people work. But anyway, y'all. So well, I am so happy I came on. This is awesome. This ended well. Thank you for everybody who stopped by. I hope no one feels any type of way. Thank you, Chanel, for coming up and kicking it with us for a little bit. Tanya, I love you, boo. I hope all is well. I hope you're enjoying your new house. Erica has a new baby. Hope you're enjoying your new baby. BQ is starting a new channel, trying to get it blingy and popping. Drika was in here. Let me know how she felt. Eddie popped in. I appreciate that. Xavier was here. Miss Rail was here. My boo Des was here. My boo Gemini was here. Hold on, I missed somebody because I remember seeing some. Vibrant. Vibrant was here. Prayed Up was here. Deborah. And Benzone was here. Yes. Okay, I knew I had. Okay, Mr. YouTube Streets. So I think I got everybody that dropped down. I appreciate y'all so very much. Ever do you know the two guys, very handsome on Bigo from your hometown, Keith and Dale? I do. Yep, I know both of them. I know Dale a lot better than I know Keith, but yep, I know Keith too. I do. The infamous Keith Jones. Hmm. I know. I'm coming back to Bigo. Okay, listen about Bigo. Um, I tried to come back on Bigo last week and it wouldn't let me on. It was something with my password and stuff. And now my device that has all of that stuff on there, I dropped in the pool by accident yesterday. So I'm in the process of trying to dry it out. Let's cross our fingers. If it's not coming on by tomorrow, then I'm gonna try to switch over all these accounts to another device. But I will be coming back to Bigo as soon as, so I'm gonna try to get it, and maybe by this weekend I can get back on there. Newbie, hey babes. You too, Des. Thank you so much for popping in, babes. So I'll will be back on Bigo, and yeah, um, I always enjoyed your chat because of your honesty. It's a lot of shady people on here, but you have always remained the same, grounded and down to earth. But we'll come off the porch if need be. Thank you, Tanya Boo. Thank you. And yes, I'm enjoying my new home and still decorating one room at a time, child. Listen, it's a lot, but it's gonna be beautiful. And I mean, shoot, it's beautiful bare, girl. I'd be happy. I'll just be like wandering around there, butthole naked, just sliding on the floors and shit. I know that was TMI, but I'm just saying. But no, but I love it. I love it. So take your time, and it's gonna turn out just how you like it. Every time I see them, I wonder if you know them. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know. Dale was like, he had messaged me or whatever, like, where the hell you disappeared to? I was like, I told him, I said, I'm gonna pop down on him somewhere when he out in the city. I keep saying I'm gonna go out. Good night, Erica Boo. Thank you so much for stopping in. Enjoy your baby. I hope I see you again next time. Yeah, they handsome. And Keith, oh Lord, Keith, he you know what, Keith, he has some stuff, just street or whatever. They from the same hood that I'm pretty much grew up in. So, and they was cool at one point and kind of going back and forth and just whatever little stuff, sleeping with the same woman, all that type of shit, doing little street stuff together, and deals didn't turn out right. But Keith had went and did some time. And so when he came out and he was on Facebook and all that kind of stuff, it was like a bunch of shit. He ended up getting into like this fight, and they was, that's when Facebook Live was popping, and so they was all on live, and it was just, they was supposed to have been punking him and all this stuff or whatever. And then after that, he just kept coming Facebook Live and going off, and it just went from there. That's how he pretty much went from there. And yeah, shit, he make bank off that bitch. Like he make that real money off of these apps. Dell, he do okay, but Dell, he more chill, laid back. He just pretty much be like whatever. But Keith make bank. Okay, he trying to make this into like a movie deal or some shit. And I don't blame him. Shit, if he can get it done, get it done. Excuse me. I'm eating the rest of my ice cream, y'all. It's melted now. And well, my sister just came over to look around to see what touch she can put on my crib. Aw. Okay then. Yes, they're feud. Oh, they feud now. I hope they work it out. I like both of them. And yes, they're very, very handsome. Oh, they feud. Well, I'm gonna have to go over there. That must be why Dale been going live so much. Because I was getting the notifications and I said I was gonna come on there and do skincare the one night, and they would not let me on. It like clicked on, and I was going to go live, and then it just like logged me out and said I had to redo my password and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't know if it's because I ain't been on there so long, but I'm gonna get it situated. So I'll be back over there. Do some stuff because y'all, I've been eating so jacked up. So I gotta get back on, and maybe I'll do my fitness stuff over there. That'll be something I can do over there is my fitness stuff. Cause like they drama and stuff, like that shit is uber fake. Like, ugh. So I can't even get into it over there. Like beef sector, I kind of know, the plays and shit like that. So, but over there and even over here, like I need to get my true crime shit, y'all. I'm just trying to get it situated. But y'all know I take forever and a damn day to do any damn thing. So we'll see. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off so I can get this work done and get this deadline for them. Medicaid don't pay us. But I love y'all so so very much. I'm so glad I got to talk to y'all. Yes, and yeah, no hard feelings, no slight towards anybody. I just wanted to give different perspectives of, coulda, woulda, shoulda, and on the situation that I was seeing, and also give my opinion about, snake ass bitch, but that's neither here nor there. So, all right, y'all have an amazing night. What's your big on it? Oh, it's Ask April. It's ask April. Is it just ask? Yep, just Ask April. So you type that in. I think I had two profiles, but it's the one with the most people on there. You can go to that one. That's the one I'll come back on. Oh shoot. All right. Kisses, Des. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.